Hi, American Nipple book mentor here with our monthly training. Today, I thought we would talk a little bit about time. You know, that thing that we say we don't have enough of, so that we can write the book, so that we can write the blog, so they can write those emails. I know everyone has the same amount of time, and yet some things just fall off our plate. And it's true that someday is not a day on the calendar. So we can't say, someday I'll get around to writing that. Someday I'm gonna da 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 da. So let's talk about why you want to be doing this and how you can get the time to do the writing that you know you're meant to do. You have a message that is uniquely your own, something that the world is waiting to hear from you. I guarantee somebody needs to hear from you. And you have expertise. You have hard won wisdom that makes your story valuable, your experience, the gifts you have to deliver to the world. So let's get them out there. Let people know who you are and what you do. I've been a journalist for over 35 years. I ask questions. I am curious. And what amazes me is how so often women, especially, men probably, but I talk to more women, will discount their experience because they think everybody has it. No one else has your experience. No one else can share the wisdom of what you've gleaned from your life experience, how you have coped, and how it has changed the trajectory of your life. That's the story the world needs to hear from you. That's that's the reason why you do what you're doing. I have gone through some things personally, and what it has done is it's compelled me to be a catalyst for you so that you don't discount your story, that you don't say, "Ah, what, who wants to hear from me?" I guarantee there's somebody out there that needs to hear from you. So let's talk about how you can find time to write about those life experiences, how you can start keeping a journal so that you can reflect on them and craft them into a writing that you're going to share out into the world. Consider the possibility that you could show up on the page 5 minutes every day. You dedicate 5 minutes. Maybe you finish your breakfast. Maybe it's before breakfast. Maybe it's when you're sipping your first cup of coffee or first cup of tea. You set the timer and you let your hand go across the page. What does my book want me to know? What does my heart want me to know? Or I just heard this writing prompt recently and I thought, oh, that's a really good one. What about if you said, I feel? And when the timer goes off, maybe you finish the sentence or maybe you complete a paragraph. It's up to you. But you establish that routine. You won't get any writing done if you don't start. So that's what you do. You start. It's 5 minutes every day at whatever time that you're going to show up on the page. Or you say, every Thursday afternoon, this is my time to write. And you close the door and you pick up the pen and you go at it. Or you take a weekend a month. Say, this is my time. and you hunker down and you write. I have heard of programs that say, write a book in a weekend. It's possible, in my opinion, to write an outline. It's possible to establish your themes. I don't know that it's possible to write content for an entire book in a weekend, but you could definitely get a good start on it. And over a series of weekends, yes, you could write a whole book. Or you take yourself off for 2 weeks and get a solid foundation of a first draft, because that would be many, many 5 minutes. That would be many afternoons. There's also the concept of you give yourself deadlines and you say, on this day, I'm going to have 2,000 words written. And then it doesn't matter when you sit down to do it. Just show up at that deadline and have accomplished your 2,000 words. It's you deciding how this book is going to get accomplished and create the content. You could become part of a specific writing project, such as a co-author book, where you are contributing one chapter as opposed to an entire book, and get the feel for what is it, the message that you're going to deliver, and have the continuity of showing up on the page with the group and writing in community where you get that support from them, that encouragement and that accountability. It's like they're working together at the same pace. There's a common deadline of when that book is going to be launched and when it's going to be completed. There's also the idea that you join a group that's writing alone together, such as the Tuesday morning writing room that I host. Every Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. Pacific, we're showing up in that sacred writing space in my Zoom room. And we're in our individual offices or homes or wherever we are gathered with our notebook and pen. And through the magic of the internet, we're writing together. And we're working on our individual projects or using it as our writing time with our journal. But we're showing up consistently every Tuesday morning to do writing. So you can have a writing practice. You can have time to write. It's you choosing that it's a priority for you to get your message out into the world and create a container for you to show up and get that message out into the world and craft that message and do the next step in being visible and vulnerable and transparent with your message being available in some form, whether it's a book or a blog. It's your message out into the world having the impact that it's designed to have because you are showing up. They are able to see who you are and the gifts that you offer. So if any of my ideas resonate with you, please comment below. I will also post in the comments that you can reach out to me to join the Tuesday morning writing room or to have a conversation with me about being an author in the next volume of Written in Her Own Words. Because I guarantee, did I say this before? There's somebody waiting to hear from you. There's someone that needs your message, and you're the only one that can share your story from your perspective. I'm Mary Mary Knipple, the book mentor, and you can reach me at yourwritingmentor.com. Happy writing.